Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to Lanier Technical College and to express how excited we are that you are now the newest members of our student body. I am an interim president, Tim McDonald. We are glad that you've chosen Lanier Technical College for this part of your life journey. The knowledge and skills that you will learn and develop will be foundational to your successful career and lifelong learning activities. Your knowledge and skills will be important also to our local businesses and industries for the prosperity of our communities, whether it be healthcare, manufacturing, transportation, agriculture, or public and private service. Each of you bring your own unique gifts to Lanier Technical College, and it is our responsibility to provide you with the opportunities to grow and enhance your talents. We will do this by challenging you to develop new skills, gain new knowledge, and become more critical thinkers. Because of the great instructors and staff members and your commitment, we know that you will meet, even exceed, the challenges we will put before you. I hope to have the good fortune to meet you on campus, and it will be my great honor to meet you on stage at your graduation. What follows next is some foundational information that will help you transition into Lanier Technical College. Also, immediately after the orientation today, our live chat will be open via laniertech.edu. My hope for you is a great success, great prosperity at Lanier Technical College, your college. Have a great day.
All right, well, good afternoon. I'm Lauren Talley, Vice President for Institutional Advancement here at Lanier Technical College. We're excited that you have chosen Lanier Tech for your educational goals, and we look forward to seeing you whenever you visit us this summer. On the screen, you will see the opportunity to win some giveaways through our Lanier Technical College Foundation, of which that I have the honor of serving as the Executive Director. Immediately following this presentation, take a look at our website and look for the Lakers logo in different areas. Once you find that Lakers logo, be sure to take a screenshot and email it to the LTC Foundation at laniertech.edu. Again, you'll be getting a ton of information of which we will take a look at over the next few moments. If you have any questions, please do use the live chat feature, and I look forward to seeing you later in the presentation.
Hello, my name is Angela, and I am the Director of Financial Aid here at Lanier Tech. Today we're going to be going over a document, a document on how to see where you stand with your financial aid status for the upcoming summer semester. So the document that I am pulling up for you, it's called Navigating Your Financial Aid, and you can find it in the online student orientation. So we're going to go over this document right here, but that's where you can reference it after the presentation. So I'm going to start with number 3 because that to me right now is the most critical. So number 3 talks about how to apply for financial aid. The reason this is the most critical right now is a lot of our summer students fill out the 2021-2022 FAFSA, which is for fall semester, not for summer semester. So you'll want to make sure that you have done the 2020-2021 FAFSA. And so the easiest way to tell which one you've done is if you log into your Banner web account and there's not a financial aid tab, then we don't have a financial aid application for you. So step number 3 lists the websites where you can apply for financial aid, and it lists our school code as well. So if you do log into your Banner web account and you have a financial aid tab, then we recommend following the steps under number 2. And those will let you know whether we're missing documentation for you. So we can't do a financial aid award letter for you until we've received all of your documentation. So that would be the next place to go look. If after you've reviewed there and everything looks okay, you can follow the steps on step number 1, and that walks you through on how to see your actual financial aid award letter. And that's where you can see what you have been offered and what will apply towards your bill. And so then number 4 is our VA contact information. If you're going to be using VA benefits, definitely make sure to touch base with our representative, and that way she can make sure you're set up for the semester. And then lastly, it has our email address as well. So I'll be pulling up a PowerPoint slide that is going to have the link to this document, and then has our email and our phone number. If you have any questions today, we will be available for the live chat this afternoon as well. So just reach out to us on the live chat or by the email if you have any further questions. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anthony Hardy. I'm the Vice President for Technology here at Lanier Technical College, and I've got a lot of things to cover for y'all today. We'll get through this as quickly as possible, but I think we've got some really good information for you. To start with, the first thing I always like to cover is how you can get assistance. On your screen, you can see the website, helpdesk.laniertech.edu, that you can use. If you go there, you're going to find a lot of articles that will cover everything for you, from how to find your username and password, how to reset your password, how to use on-campus printing services, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of really good information out there for you. If you have a question, that's a great place to start if you don't have anybody that you can ask right in front of you. The help desk itself is open from Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Friday. And you can call us at 770-533-7048 during those hours. If you call after hours, you'll have to leave a voicemail, and we will get back with you as quickly as possible. If you're also on that helpdesk.laniertech.edu, you will be able to create a ticket there through a form. So if you don't want to call us, feel free to use that form, please. One of the most important things you need to be aware of is that before you can log in and use your account to log into Bannerweb or Blackboard or any of our other services, you need to change your password away from the default and sign up for multi-factor authentication. You change that password the first time in your student email. So be sure for the very first time you log into your account, log into your student email. I'll show you how that works in just a moment. At that point, you'll also have the ability to set up your password recovery. So if it's on Saturday at 2 o'clock in the morning and you have messed up your password, you can't remember what it is, you can reset that password yourself, even though the help desk is closed. And the multi-factor is really going to provide some serious security for your account. Now, we have this thing that's called the Laker login. Basically, what that is, it's your student email address and password. There are two versions. There's the short Laker login, which is everything before the @ symbol that you will hardly ever use, and the regular Laker login, which again is your full email address. So if you're on campus using a computer, always use your full Laker login. Again, that is your full email address and the same password. If you're logging into LTCE Alert, Bannerweb, Blackboard, or student email, you're going to use the full Laker login. Again, that's your student email address and your password, and we use that in as many places as possible. Another service that you really should be aware of is LTCE Alert. And if you haven't done this, I would highly encourage you to go to our website. I'll show you where the link is in just a moment, and make sure that the information that's in there is correct. If you choose to opt out of that, you can do that at that time as well. While you're on campus, we have great Wi-Fi coverage on all of our campuses. Use LTC Open. While you're on campus, there are no passwords involved currently for that. If you haven't already, I would highly encourage you to download the Banner mobile app. You can register on that app. You'll find campus maps and all kinds of other wonderful information there. If you ever have a question about the status of services here at Lanier Tech, IT services specifically, use status.laniertech.edu. Go to that website and you will see the status of student email. You're going to see the status of on-campus printing, et cetera, and all kinds of other services. I will show you the live chat very briefly as well, so just do remember that that live chat is available today from 2 to 4 p.m. So let me jump over to a web browser real quick, and we're going to start off at lineartech.edu. If I go to quick links up here, I can run to my LTC for students, which is the same link that's over here, my LTC in the main menu, and you'll find lots of links there. We talked about LTC alert. That link is under quick links here. Your Bannerweb, Blackboard, etc. There are lots of really good links here, but the one I wanted to show you was email for students. Now, in this account, we're already logged in, so we've already gone through that password change process, but you're going to see that it's prompting me that more information is required, and this is the part that I want you to see because it can be confusing to students if they're not aware as to what it is. This is the multi-factor authentication. It gives you different options. You can have authentication phone, so it'll use a phone number, an office phone, which is like an old school landline, or you can use the mobile app, which is the Microsoft Authenticator. So in this case, you could put in your cell phone number, select United States, say send me a code by text message. It'll send you a code. You verify that that's the correct code, and you will be set up for multi-factor authentication. So when you're off campus and you log into your student email, it's going to prompt you for that. One thing for you guys to be aware of is that this is how everything works right now. So I would encourage you, go ahead, sign up for multi-factor, get used to checking your student email, say once a week or so you get announcements and things like that you might need. But I do have to tell you that in May, we will be changing the way students log in. You'll keep the same username, you'll keep the same password, but the screens are going to look a little different, and it's going to require that you need to sign up for MFA again. So it'll be a different system, so we won't have your multi-factor authentication information in that system. So please make sure that you're ready to sign up for that again. I said I would cover how live chat looks on our website, so let me show you that really briefly here. When you go to our website, whether you're on a mobile phone or not, you can see a green bar in the bottom right down here. Click on the chat with us, put in your name, email, put in your student ID number if you know it, and the department. Right now, 4 departments are active on live chat and ready to take your calls, your chats. So please get in touch with us if you are having any issues or if you have any questions. And that is all I have for technology. Now we're going to show you a brief video, since you covered how to log in, on how to use Bannerweb to register for classes.
I logged in, it's going to take me to this basic screen. This is Bannerweb, and most of the things you're going to want to do, including your course search, is in student services and financial aid. Okay, so we have these kind of large section boxes. I'm going to click registration, and it'll go ahead and tell me in this area that when you want to add and drop, you click registration. And then I'm going to click add drop. It's going to default and make me select a term. That should be the one that you're registering for, but if not, this is a simple drop-down menu. And then you're going to click submit. So we see here that this student already has a current class, and this is a sample student, so this is just a sample class. But if you have not yet registered, you shouldn't see any classes here. If you're coming back, then you will. So just like it says, it is going to show you your current schedule. Now on this screen, in this little area right here, it is going to give you some important information that we'll kind of look at when we look at our search results. It's giving you the campus codes, which are assigned by number. So if you want to move back and forth between campus, if you only want to take classes at one campus, it's just important to remember to choose that and eliminate the campuses where you don't want classes. It makes it a little bit easier for you when you're looking at the schedule. It's also going to give you a key to the day codes, which when you're looking at classes indicates which days of the week your class meets. So it could be just one day, it could be 2 days, any combination of those, but it's telling you there, and this is a kind of confusing. The weird part, R equals Thursday. So because Tuesday also starts with a T, when you see a class that says TR, that means Tuesday and Thursday. It means it would be that class would meet on both days. So to continue with my search, I'm going to go to class search here. And then instead of choosing my subject area classes, I want to go to advanced search to kind of refine the search a little bit further. Okay, so here I am in the advanced search screen. The first area that I'm going to choose are the subjects of the classes that I want to take. So for this student, let's imagine that she wants to take history and a math class. So we're to scroll down and choose history first. And then I can also search for the math, and I want to make sure I select all of the subject areas that I want to search for classes and not just one. So I'm going to hold down the control button, and as I'm pressing control, click math. And then you'll see that even when I click out over here, it keeps those selections. It keeps both of them and not just one. The next area that I'm going to narrow down is the campus. So this student wants to take classes on the Barrow campus. If you do want to take classes online, remember that's kind of a separate campus itself. So you can always choose online with an actual ground campus, or you could only choose the campus if you only want face-to-face. So there's that option. And then the other option I would narrow down is by semester. So a full semester here, full term, is going to be 15 weeks. It runs the entire length of the regular semester. The other ones are half semesters, which, like it sounds, means that the 15 weeks is broken up into 8 or smaller week sessions. So it's basically the entire content of the course condensed into half the time. That really works well for some student schedules and they like the pacing, but if full term is for you, definitely make sure you're choosing the term that you want to take your classes. And then we'll just click section search here at the bottom. So here it's going to break up my results by subject area. So I have limited options here for my history. I have one history, and then some options for my math class. Now, after speaking with the advisor, you should know what course you're actually taking. And in this case, we want to take college algebra. So as we kind of look across each of these rows, let's talk about what we're seeing. For this Math 1111 class, for instance, there's a C here, which means that that class is full. So registration is closed just for that specific class. We can look over here in this CAP and ACT column. This is the CAP number for the class. So the maximum number of students allowed in the class is 24. And here the actual number of students registered is 24. So that class has met its cap already. So I know that if this is history, it's the only history that they're offering, I definitely want to click and kind of choose my math that fits around that class since it's the only one there. I know that this class, I'm looking here, meets on Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 to 8:50 on both days. And then I'm going to scroll down and look at my other options for college algebra. So I can take one in the earlier afternoon here, or I can take one in the late afternoon. I'm going to choose Tuesday, Thursday at 2. And then again, I've just checked the boxes next to the class that I want to take, and I'm going to go ahead and register for those classes. So it's going to take me back here to my current screen, or to my current schedule screen, and I can see here it's showing me that I web registered for these classes, the math that I chose and the history. So there we have it. Those are the classes that I have now on my current schedule.
On your screen, you will find a couple of dates that you will need to remember as you go into the summer semester. The first one you'll see are for those that will be here with us the entire semester. Drop Add with no harm will be from May the 24th to May the 26th. And the last day to drop with a withdrawal at the 60% mark will be June the 28th. For those of you who will be attending with us either the first half of the semester or the second half of the semester, definitely take a look at those dates because, again, they will be a little bit different than the ones for the full semester. The last day to drop with a withdrawal for the first half of the semester will be June the 8th, and the second half of the semester will be on July the 15th. If you have any questions or have any concerns, please give us a call at 770-533-8703, or you can email the registrar's office directly at registrar@laniertech.edu. And now we've got a few words from our academics department.
Hello, welcome. Summer 2021 Lanier Tech students. We're excited to bring you in and welcome you into our fold. My name, is Christian Tetzloff. I'm the Dean of Applied Technology and Transportation here at Lanier Tech. And as you just heard, a couple important things to remember, especially when you think about your academic studies here, is you need to use your student email. Please use your student email for your official communications with Lanier Tech. That's the only way we can, as instructors, can get a hold of you and provide you the information you need. Secondly, all those dates that you just heard are available on the academic calendar on the website. So keep watching that academic calendar to make sure that you stay up on those dates. Well, one of the big things that I want to talk to you today is about advisement, academic advisement here at Lanier Tech. And, I know that you in high school and some of you are coming from other colleges, you're probably familiar with what advisement means, but I'm going to share a little bit about the importance of it here at Lanier Tech. At Lanier Tech, advisement is super important because your Lanier Tech advisor is often your program advisor, is definitely one of your instructors, and they are your personal guide to success in both your studies and your career. As a personal note, I'm also a former graduate of Lanier Tech, and my former advisor is still one of my mentors today. So this is can be a lifelong person that enters your life, and they're going to be the guide that guides you through this whole journey here at Lanier Tech. So that being said, who is your advisor? New students, you will always receive an acceptance letter and an acceptance email from the admissions office. On that letter and in that email, you will find your advisor's name, their phone, and email contact information. And you need to contact them as soon as possible to schedule your advisement session. And this happens every semester, not only the first semester to get you started, but you need to meet with them every semester to get you started. And I will remind you again, we are in an interesting time right now with the pandemic still going on. So the best way to get a hold of your advisor is by phone and email. Please do not try to just show up at their offices unannounced. They may be teaching at another campus. They may be teaching online. There's all sorts of things that might be going on. So the best way to do it, to contact your advisor, is by phone or email. And if you can't ever get a hold of your advisor, please contact your dean, and then we'll make sure that we get you guys connected. So what does the advisor do for you? How are they going to help you? Well, as I said before, they are your personal tour guide to both success in your studies here at Lanier Tech and your career moving forward. One of the many things that they're going to do is help you identify and evaluate your academic interest and career goals. You may know that you want to be a welder, but what kind of welder do you want to be? Do you want to work in arts? Do you want to work in construction? Do you want to work in manufacturing? Your advisor is not only going to help you with your course registrations and stuff like that, but they also come from these careers. They know what these career goals, how these careers work, and they're going to be able to guide you what classes you need to take when, what career path is best suited for your skill set and your goals in life. So there's a huge amount of information sharing that goes on between a student and their advisor, and that's why this sort of informational session needs to happen every semester over and over again as you develop and your skills developed and you can figure these things out. So another way that your advisor will help you is making informed decisions about your program selection, class schedules, graduation plans, and career opportunities, as I said. And one of the biggest determinations of success is how fast you can graduate. If you can graduate quickly here at Lanier Tech, all the data shows that you're going to be even more successful in your career and you're going to make more money. So you're going to help support your family, you're going to have a great life, and that all starts by meeting with your advisor and getting the good information, finding out which classes you need to take and when. One of the problems that we have when students register for classes on their own, they might do okay for a semester or two, but when they're getting close to graduation, they might only have one class left. And because they didn't meet their advisor, they didn't realize that the one class that they have left is now only going to happen next year. So they'll have to wait until a year later to sometimes graduate. This can all be avoided if you meet with your advisor on a regular basis each semester and use their input and all their resources to figure these situations out. Other things that your advisor will help you with is that every student in their academic career will face challenges. Sometimes it'll be a hard course. Sometimes it'll be struggles outside of academics or at home. And we all need to know what resources and what tools and how to navigate those. Your academic advisor is that person who's going to be the number one contact to help you navigate those situations. They're going to provide you with technology, resources, connect you to the right people, the right tools to make sure that you can get through these challenges and be successful in your career and graduate on time. So there's so many great opportunities that happens when your advisor meets with their students, and assisting everything from changing majors to dropping a class to getting your classes scheduled on time, making sure you're in the right cohort group of classes, and getting all these things done in a timely fashion to make sure that you, number one, are successful out in the field, and then also successful here in the classroom so that you can be a great beacon of success for Lanier Tech. So thank you. I just stress two more things again. Use your student email, check the academic calendar, and meet with your advisor. And if you do all those things, you're going to have a great, successful time here at Lanier Tech, and we wish you the best. Thank you.
All right. So we're going to end with just a few housekeeping items, things to keep in mind over the next couple of weeks and months before you are on campus with us this summer. Payment deadlines are always incredibly important with us. Again, those are going to be on May the 17th and also May the 27th. Be sure to be interacting with our business office, checking your student email, and also reviewing your accounts to make sure that you've got all of those things taken care of. Because of non-payment, you can be purged from classes, which means that you would have to sign up again, and we want to make sure that we avoid that while you're with us here at Lanier Tech. You also have the opportunity to take part in a virtual tour. You can find this on our website. Because of COVID and pandemic precautions, we are still not doing tours here on campus for large groups. So take the opportunity to go through that virtual tour, get to know the buildings, get to know the campuses, and then that way when you're back in session with us in the fall, you'll know exactly where that you need to be. Again, as Christian said, make sure to stay in touch with your advisors. Again, things are changing rapidly with the vaccines and all the things that are going on right now to be able to allow all of you to be on campus. So make sure to stay informed as to any changes or anything that may impact your educational career here at Lanier Tech. And then finally, the biggest thing that we want to say is thank you so much for choosing Lanier Tech. If you have the opportunity to meet and greet us over the next couple of months and years, you'll understand how much we all love it here at Lanier Tech. So again, we appreciate you being with us today, and we can't wait to see you here in a couple of weeks. Thank you.